when you first open up the application, you'll get this screen with a no info entered marker, and it'll put it where your GPS location is. And if you hit the add button, you can throw a name or age and take a picture in. We'll just take a picture of our floor here on my computer. There we go. We'll get our picture. It comes into our view. We enter the data. Now that marker should have that word and the information we just stored in there. Click on the info window. You'll go to the view to have both words, data entered, and your picture that's entered. We can close view and go back to our app. We can hold long click on a point in the map. We'll just put something else there. Don't really matter. We'll take another picture. My end. Sorry. And then you got enter our data there. As you can see, we've got that data there. We can go to our info screen. Close that back. Now I'm going to close out the application. Swipe it away. Swipe all my apps away. Come open my app tray. Go back in. And you see our data is still stored into our each item that we've added to the application. User is able to capture the image using the device camera and save that image to the device. Image is saved to a folder that exists inside the public image directory and is properly added to the gallery. Image is shown on both the form and detail pages in the app. So here is where we get our intent and get our media store and get our output URI where we're going to put it, and then we start the activity for a result, and then we request take a picture, and then we send that picture into our extras. And down here, this is where I get my output URI. We're just getting our external storage directory. We're creating an app directory, which is a folder where it's going to exist, and then we're just putting our file, which is our image, into that file name, and then we're adding that to the image to gallery with the Action Media Scanner scan file. The application data is displayed on a map as a collection of markers. Upon clicking a marker, a custom info window is shown that displays a summary of the data stored at that location. Upon clicking the info window, the user is taken to a detail page. Upon application launch, the map pans to the user's current location if it is available. So we'll go to our map fragment, and on resume, if our managers get our system, we can get our system service, and we get our location manager, we can set the location there. This is where we, in our own activity created, if that file exists and if our get arguments is not null, we'll get our array list from there, add it to here, and we'll just loop through that array list for we'll grab our map, get our marker options, and for each item in our array list, we're getting some values from there and then setting them to our map. And then we're adding the marker here, and then just doing our basic setting up stuff for the map, and then we're animating the camera here. And this is where we, on long detail click, we'll grab that Latin longe and send it to our inner data fragment instead of grabbing it from our device. Okay, so the application displays a map upon app launch, which I do that here in my main activity. We either get our fragment new instance, or we create a new one if it's the first launch. I showed you we can click on the add button. I showed you all the app functionality in my other video. And application data is user entered and saved out to a file so that data persists between app launches. And that's what I'm showing you here, where I'm checking to see if the file exists. If it is, we're going to read from that file. That way we can persist our data. Thank you for watching my video. This has been Brian Stacks.